What's up, Midnight Believer? It's your... Ooh, I said that so fast. Hey, Midnight Believers. Let me slow that down. It is your girl, Stacy. I'm going to do another video about why I call and say Midnight Believers. I did it in an earlier video, but somebody asked me about that, and I'm like, I'm going to do a video about that. So anyway, I just wanted to share a video with you all. For those who are feeling discouraged, you feel like you're doing the right thing, you feel like you're pursuing God and going after Him, but it seems like nothing is happening. It seems like everywhere you look, it's just there. You have no answer from God, and you know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're feeling discouraged. So I believe God has a word for you. I'm also in a dry and silent season, so I can identify what you're feeling, and I want to share what God's been telling me. So I'm going to pray. I'm just going to get into it. Dear God, I just thank you, Lord God, that you are so caring and so loving. And I'm honored, Lord God, that you have placed in my heart a word that you have for people who may feel discouraged. I pray that everyone who listens to this will be empowered through your word and the things that you have to say. I am humble and honored to be your vessel, and I pray that you use this video. Amen. So, I'm in a season where I stepped out in faith. Some of you know my story already. I moved from New York to North Carolina, and I'm in ministry school, and it's been really a beautiful and difficult and trying season. I'm about to start my third semester, and right before my second semester, I lost two people who were important to me. I had a lot of stuff going on personally and within my family, and then I took on a lot of things, and I was just overwhelmed. And I've been praying to the Lord and hoping to find answers in several areas, and God has just confirmed to me that I'm on the right path, but He didn't necessarily show or define where I'm supposed to go. And it was very frustrating for me, and sometimes still is. And in my devotion, I was reading Psalm 1, which I would like to read to you, verses 1 through 3. It said, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." So while I was reading this, I was thinking to myself, okay, God, I'm not walking in step with the wicked. I'm not standing in the way that sinners take or sitting in the company of mockers. You said those people are blessed. And yes, you're taking care of me, but I delight in your word. I meditate on your word. I'm reading the Bible. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Why am I not like feeling the blessings that you've promised? Why do I feel like I'm not walking in my promise or purpose? But He emphasized verse 3, and it like hit me like a ton of bricks. He said that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season. I'm going to pause there. It says in season. That God, you can be doing everything that you're supposed to do, but doesn't mean you're going to instantly receive everything God has promised or stored up for you. It says that person who's doing everything that I've mentioned previously is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruits in season, in the time that you're supposed to yield the fruit. So you're going to be like a tree. God's going to water you and take care of you and prepare you and have the tree take root. But you're not going to walk or step into everything God has for you until His appointed and divine time. And His timing is perfect. And He reminded me of so many things. Before I left for North Carolina, I had my dream job I prayed for 7 years. And I was like begging and praying and pleading for the Lord for this job. And I had very difficult jobs prior to my dream job. And once I finally received the job I really wanted, I realized, and I thank the Lord that He didn't give it to me when I really wanted it, because I was not prepared for it. The job was difficult, but literally God gave me divine favor, and I did really well within the 2 years that I did have the job. And it was only because the difficult jobs prepared me for that appointed time, that season when I was working as an academic college counselor. So in that season, he put me in a different church, which fed me and prepared me to hear God's voice to go to ministry school and move to North Carolina. Something I never intended to do, and it was not part of my plan and my desire. And I realized time is going so fast, and sometimes we get concerned or worried that will everything happen in time? Will my dreams come true? And sometimes it's to die. Like, God says to pick up your cross and follow him. Pick up his cross, to die to ourselves. It says whoever loses his life finds it in Jesus. And when I went through this entire process, it really hit me recently that I really laid down my life, my dreams, I died to them. And when I came to the realization that some of my dreams, my desires are not going to come to pass as I thought they would, it was really painful. I'm not going to lie to you. I was crying about it, but at the end of the day, I trust God. It says that his thoughts are higher than ours. I trust in his plan. I trust in his direction, and I know that he has something that is greater and better in store. And I would rather put my trust in him and not see the outcome than put my trust in myself and lead myself to destruction. And I just want to leave you with that, and I pray that God touches you through this video. If you have any questions or anything you would like me to pray about, because honestly, whomever sends me an email, I really do pray for you. You can send me an email at midnightbelievers@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram, midnight_believers. I pray that this blesses someone. I love y'all, and God bless.